And now I'm gonna just go in with the Rimmel London liner and Coffee Bean, which I love. What's up, guys? I just filmed this look. Today is Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Blue, what are you doing? Today is Wednesday, and I just filmed this 15-minute get ready with me look, and it will probably go live on Friday because I do have, what time is it actually, speaking of? I have a vlog from last weekend going live at 3. Okay guys, so let's just get right into it. And I'm gonna start with my brows. I use the Morphe Brow Pencil in the color Java. I actually just picked up a new one yesterday because this thing is like holy grail for me. I was using the brow gel, like the dip brow, for a while, but I feel like I just have more control with the pencil and they're not as dark. So I've decided to start weekly vlogging. I mean, at least on weeks when I have something to do. So I've been vlogging this week because I had a day full of errands yesterday. And then I got a package, and I'm supposed to be getting another package on Friday. My mom's birthday is tomorrow. I was supposed to go to Miami this weekend, but that got canceled. Not that I'm like advocating for major travel during a pandemic, especially to a place like Miami, because they've been a hot mess. But my husband's nephew had a football game, and since they're supposed to be doing like really controlled environments in the stadiums, we were gonna go. But the game was canceled because some of the players got COVID, I guess. Which Jeff and I were talking about it last night. And if I was a parent, I would be like terrified of my child to be playing right now, you know, just, I mean, with everything going on. This one looks so much better than this one. And I've got it on mute right now, but I have Letitia online on my TV. Okay, so I have been using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer lately because this stuff is so, let's see if I can like focus it. This stuff is so, let's go back and focus here, it's so good. It's just a primer, or it's just like a putty. But I have been loving it. I mean, and I know like Tatcha makes one and a couple of like high-end brands make them. So I had never used a putty before, but I figured right now is the perfect time to try it. I mean, I think this was like $6. And I figured if I like it, then maybe I'll try one of those like more high-end brands like a Tatcha. Sorry, if you guys see that white stuff in my hair, it's just my curl cream. My hair's still wet, so it's gonna like be white until my hair dries. And I let my hair air dry. I don't use a diffuser or anything just because I don't want to put, even though I don't have that much hair. Although it's grown a lot since my so the last time I cut my hair was in that I'm dyeing my hair pink video, and that was in July. Right now we're in November, and my hair was like this long. So it's grown a lot for for my, for how short I cut it. You guys are probably gonna hear a lot of noise in a minute because Jeff is about to come back in with the dog. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and mix my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation because this is too dark for me. I mean, obviously. And I'm gonna mix it with my Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done pretty much tinted moisturizer. And this one, in my opinion, is just a little bit too light for me. So I like to mix the two of them together to just get kind of like a good shade. And it's not like I've been in the sun a whole lot recently because we haven't been like doing much, obviously because of COVID, you know? Do you guys know anybody that like got COVID? I know one of my favorite girls on here, Jalen, had gotten it. By the grace of God, she is okay. But then my brother got it and I was like freaking out. I'm just gonna go in and blend that out with a damp beauty blender. And it's like, I don't know, it looks perfect in person. I mean, you can see it's like matching my neck, but it definitely does not match my face because my face is so pale. But back to COVID. My brother had gotten COVID and I was like freaking out. I like was crying and like I was texting him and I was like, you know, it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine, you know, like I'll see you soon. And he's like, Danielle, like I'm not going anywhere, I look insane. He was like, I'm not going anywhere, like it's not like, I mean basically to tell me like chill out, like it's not like I'm dying, I'll be fine. And I think the only things that he really experienced were he did get a fever. I really hate this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, like it's just terrible. And I really think it's just because the one that I have is not my color. So I just always feel like it like looks muddy. The lighting just got terrible. But once I do like concealer, it'll be fine. I'm gonna go in with this Juvia's Place concealer. So tomorrow is, like I said, is my mom's birthday. And like in a perfect world, I should have gotten her something, but I have PTSD with buying my mother, she's gonna hate me, with buying my mother like gifts for anything, Christmas, Mother's Day, birthday, because when I was a child, she took me, like, this is how you know it was a long time ago, she took me to New York and Company and literally picked out exactly what she wanted. So the next day I went back to the store with my dad to show him exactly what she wanted. And he got all the stuff that she had showed me that I had showed him. And she returned it all because she like changed her mind that quick. And then my dad's looking at me like, well, what did you just like pull this stuff out of your ass? And I'm like, no, I swear, like this is all the stuff that she said she wanted. And even now she's just like, well, I changed my mind. And I was like, maybe like 6. So obviously that was like 22 years ago. Okay, now I'm gonna go in to just brighten that up a little bit with this e.l.f. concealer, which is like super bright. And just brighten myself up a little bit here. I was working on natural lighting because it was so beautiful outside, so I didn't set my lights up. But clearly I should have set my lights up because the sun just like went away on me. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Black Radiance setting powder, loose setting powder in the color Banana, and a wet beauty blender, but a different wet beauty blender. This one is actually a beauty blender. And set. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to not set with a damp beauty blender. I would just set with like with like a dry beauty blender because I was just being lazy. But there's such a difference in like the look of the skin when you set with a damp, because I feel like when you set with a dry, it just like sits on your skin, versus when you set with a damp, it just like soaks into the skin. I don't know, it's so much better. My eyebrows look crazy, guys. Okay, now I'm gonna go in, don't worry, like all that extra stuff you see, I'll get that off. But now I'm gonna go in with the NYX matte bronzer in the color Deep Tan and bronze. I really thought the sun would come back, and it just was like, I'm not. Okay, then I like to just go in and set under that. Then I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Brush and take that same bronzer and do my lid. And take that right down the side of my nose. This is like my 15 to 18 minute little glam sesh for those days where like I've just got like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go on my lid as well. Okay, now I'm going to take the Real Techniques powder brush and just brush all the excess away. I'm gonna take my MAC blush in the color Pinch Me and this this blush brush, and add some color. I was gonna put lashes on today, but I just feel like that's just so much work, you know? Now I'm going to go into the ColourPop Nude Mood palette and take this shade right here, which is the Cocoa, and I like to pack that onto my lid, and I also like to drag that under my lower lash line. See how that just adds that? Some people don't like that. I like that look. And I do it every day because I feel like when I put on lower lash mascara, it just looks better with that. Here we go. Here's the sun. It just looks better. Now I'm gonna go in. Do I not have that brush in here? No, I don't. Okay. Well, now I would usually go in with this Found Beauty Baked Illuminating Blush and highlight, and so I will be right back because I need to go get the brush that I usually use to do that. Got it. Okay, so I'm going in with this e.l.f. tapered brush, and I just like to just add a little bit. Mascara time. I've always wanted to get lash extensions, like individuals, but y'all, I'm terrified. Terrified, like, because I just don't want to end up bald, because I have like good lashes, you know, but I want that like thick, full look. I just don't want to have to like go through hell to get it. But I just feel like if I got lash extensions, I probably wouldn't even wear makeup half the time. I would just like put brows on and put on clear gloss and run out the dough. This eye has better lashes than this. I feel like the whole right side of my face is just like better than the left side of my face. I always have to work like overtime just to get these lashes to like kind of do what they're supposed to do. Okay. This is what we look like so far. Okay, I am going to go in with the e.l.f. Magic Mist and Set. And you know what's really crazy is I actually heard that when you put on setting spray, you're supposed to then use a beauty blender to like set it into your face. Now, I am not a makeup artist, so y'all MUAs don't come on here like, girl, that's wrong, blah, blah, blah. Like, if that's not the case, tell me that's not the case, but I have heard that. And now I'm gonna just go in with the Rimmel London liner and Coffee Bean, which I love. Now I would usually do, I've never done this before, guys. I would usually do like a nude gloss, but I feel like all of my nude gloss, oh, I know where they are. Okay, hold on. Okay, so Coffee Bean lip liner. Now we're gonna go in with the Milani lipstick in the color 61 Naked Matte. Okay, it's not gonna focus, but it doesn't matter. It's like the best nude ever. Now you could just leave it matte, but then I like to go in with any nude gloss. One of the ones that I'm really loving right now is the Makeup Revolution Sheer Brilliant in the color Sheer Darling. And I just top it off with that gloss. All right, guys. Thanks for getting ready with me. This is, like I said, my quick little 15 to 18 minute everyday look. Sometimes I'll spice it up with lashes. Most of the time I won't. But yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. See you guys.